The internet exploded overnight. Fans were left, like, completely speechless. And behind the cameras, a hidden truth was finally exposed.
Wow.
Welcome to Saqi Celeb Talk. Join me, Saqi, as we uncover the biggest celebrity stories, from shocking scandals and public feuds to the hidden truths behind the headlines. We dive deep into the stories shaping celebrity culture and entertainment worldwide.
Yeah, and if you love celebrity deep dives, you want to hear this one. Today, we're digging into the 2026 Tony Awards timeline.
Exactly. We got the reviews, the stats, the full winner list. 14.6 million attendees this season. It's almost a $2 billion financial cushion.
Right.
And it all kicked off with Piankai literally suspended in midair, belting out this wild, reimagined leading Lady Marmalade.
Which was just incredible. That opening was like the ultimate victory lap for Broadway. Because when an industry grosses nearly $2 billion, the pressure to just keep the lights on, well, it completely disappears.
Oh, for sure.
Theaters aren't desperate for a single savior hit anymore, and that financial padding totally frees up the Tony voters.
Right. They don't have to vote for what feels like a safe commercial bet. They can vote entirely on artistic merit.
Exactly. Boundary-pushing choices.
But what happened after that completely changed the story. Because that freedom created this crazy duality. We saw oldest ever records and radical first ever breakthroughs in the exact same night.
Yeah, the history-making moments were wild.
Like John Lithgow, he won Best Lead Actor for Giants at age 80,
Right.
making him the oldest man to win a competitive acting Tony. And the craziest part, this comes 53 years after his first win.
Wow.
A 53-year gap is like, it's like Halley's Comet, this spectacular once-in-a-lifetime return.
It really is. But then, on the exact opposite end of that spectrum, you had Qween Jean.
Yes!
She made history as the very first openly transgender person to win a Tony Award, period.
Yeah.
She won for her dazzling costume design in Cats, the Jellicle Ball.
Which was so deserved.
Absolutely. And we also saw Bess Wohl become only the fourth woman to ever win Best Play for Liberation. Broadway is clearly expanding its definition of who gets to take up space on that stage.
But behind the scenes, another secret was quietly unfolding. Because the voting pool became impossibly crowded.
How brutal.
You had this fierce, heavyweight battle between two totally different revivals. Ragtime took home Best Revival of a Musical and just swept the lead acting categories.
Yeah, but Cats, the Jellicle Ball snatched Best Direction.
Right. And for anyone who hasn't seen it, this version of Cats completely reimagined the show through underground ballroom culture, trading the classic feline choreography for, voguing and runway walk-offs.
That level of radical reinvention is exactly what won over the voters, but it led to some major drama.
And that's not even the craziest part. Later in the night, the biggest upset completely shocked the internet.
You're talking about Ali Louis Borski, right?
Yes, playing a vampire in The Lost Boys. He won Best Featured Actor, upsetting literal theater legend Andre DeShields.
Which nobody saw coming. And Borski used his speech not to thank a laundry list of agents, but to advocate for marginalized groups, Arab artists, and Palestinians.
It was a massive emotional moment.
It was. Meanwhile, the standard fan favorites that played it safer, like the Rocky Horror Show, were completely shut out.
Right. Fans on social media quickly noticed this. The media immediately started pushing this snub narrative. But, are these truly snubs?
Cool.
It feels more like the mathematical reality of booming season. 35 brand new productions open this year.
Exactly. It's a pure numbers game. You just can't fit 35 shows into a handful of envelopes. The sheer volume of high-quality productions, it just dilutes the voting pool.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So a nostalgia-heavy show like Rocky Horror might have been a total lock in a leaner year. But in a season bursting with innovation, standard nostalgia just wasn't enough to secure a win against these radical reimaginings.
So the hidden truth here, beneath the $1.9 billion in grosses, is that Broadway is actively shaking up its own status quo. It's balancing cherished veterans with trailblazing newcomers.
Yeah, proving that immense financial success doesn't have to mean artistic stagnation.
Which leaves you with a final question to ponder. We saw radical revivals like the ballroom-inspired Cats and the emotionally charged Ragtime dominate, while standard, safe shows got shut out.
Right.
So is the traditional Broadway formula for pure nostalgia dead, replaced entirely by a demand for radical reimagining? Something to think about.
For sure.
You've been listening to Saqi Celeb Talk, where we uncover the stories, secrets, and drama shaping celebrity culture. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories the internet can't stop talking about.